and welcome to my January favourites. OMG, where has January gone? I can't believe it's already the end of a month in 2014. That has gone incredibly fast, and I'm pretty sure that I'll be starting most of my monthly favourites by going, oh my god, where has the last month gone? But yeah, like, it's the end of January already. I'm not going to be talking too much about makeup today. There are some makeup favourites in there, but because I have been doing a foundation-free January, I feel like I've been wearing less makeup, so I don't have as much makeup to talk about because I haven't been wearing as much makeup. But I'm going to start off with skincare. Through January I have been using two moisturisers which I haven't used in a few months, and they are the Dr. Organic Day Moisturiser and Night Moisturiser. So the two very different ones. There's the night moisturiser is a coconut oil based one, and the day moisturiser is an argan oil based one. But even though it says argan oil, it smells of cinnamon, so it smells amazing. The nighttime one tends to be thicker, so it sort of obviously takes longer to absorb into your skin, and the day moisturiser one is not quite as heavy because obviously you need that to absorb in a little bit quicker. Both are really good. They're natural, they don't have nasty ingredients in them. These have been really good. I don't have that much of them left. I'd say a good halfway through both of them. Probably the day cream I've used up a little bit more of. But even though I'm putting these in my favourites and I have been using them loads, which is why they're in my favourites because I've been using them every day, my skin has still been really dry. Now my cheeks, like from my eyes down, my skin has been okay, but my forehead has been super dry. I have been thinking about getting the Origins, is it Drink Me Up or Drink Me, whatever it's called, that moisturiser, just so my face can have a drink, really. I've also been using a lot my Clarins Gentle Foaming Cleanser. Now I absolutely love this. I went to Clarins when I had some spare points on my Boots card, and I said, you know, I wanted to get some kind of nice skincare. I want to start off with something really simple. I've got X amount to spend. I think it was like £19 on my Boots card, and they recommended this. But I really like this. It's got a lovely fresh sort of clean scent to it. It lathers up really nicely, but the key is not to use too much. I used too much the first couple of times and found that it didn't lather at all, which I was a bit disappointed by, and then I thought, oh well, I'll try and use a little bit less. So I used a really tiny amount and it lathered up beautifully, and that's all you need. So now onto the makeup. Now I have a couple of eyeshadow palettes which I'll do at the end because they're big and clunky, but I also have a few products which I put in this little box here, which I'm just going to talk to you about. So the first one is one I bought during my spending ban because my original one had run out. So I had the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, like the original one, but it had run out after a lot of use. And I remember when I'd gone to Urban Decay ages ago, they'd recommended, when I sort of spoke to them about having oily eyelids, they recommended to me trying their Eden one, which is this one here. Basically it's got a colour in it, so it's like a nude colour, so you put it all over the lid and it sort of just evens out all the colours, like if you've got redness, veins, anything like that, it helps to cover them over. But it also dries matte, so it should be better for oily eyelids. Now I think I've seen a difference, but it won't be much of a difference. Now I've been using it every day since I've had it, which is about 2 weeks. I do really like it. I do think it's better than the original if you do have oily eyelids. I would say this adds on an extra hour or two, so it doesn't dramatically increase it, but it does help. So if you do have oily eyelids, like me, horrifically oily eyelids, then this could be worth a try for you. Next up, all again talking about eyes, which most of my products are, this is the Bourjois Colour Edition 24-hour cream to powder eyeshadow. Now I've really enjoyed these since I bought them. I bought 3 when I bought them. I bought the green one, the silver one, and this one, which is like the kind of pinky rose gold kind of colour. It's just lovely. I've been using it literally every single day since I've had it, which I think I bought it in, it was before my spending ban, so it must be October or even earlier. It was as soon as they came out, basically. And you can see I still don't have much of a dent in it. It's, you know, it's lasting really, really, really well. But this one is shade 03, which is Petal de Glace. They're amazing. They make my eyeshadow last even longer. With these I'll get an extra, on top of the primer potion, I'll get another sort of 3 or 4 hours out of my eyeshadow. So yes, these are amazing, and they really are a true cream to powder finish as well. They're really, really awesome. Highly recommend, and I do prefer them to the Maybelline Colour Tattoos. Next up is a present I had for Christmas from, again, my friend, the blogger, A Scottish Lass, Laura from A Scottish Lass. Tell you what, I will link her blog down below just in case you want to go have a look. So for Christmas she sent me a NARS single eyeshadow amongst a host of other stuff, which was just far too much, but you know, I appreciated it all anyway. And this NARS single eyeshadow is in the shade Ashes to Ashes, and I'll just open it up for you. It's this kind of taupey brown shade that's got very slight shimmer to it, more like a silky kind of sheen to it more than a shimmer. There's no glitter in it, but it's this shade here which is just beautiful. This is nice enough to wear by itself, or you could use it all over the lid and work something through the crease. Or if you want to go really, really, really neutral, you could put something on even lighter than this and use this in the crease. This also looks beautiful if you just kind of smudge it underneath the eyes as well, just for a really subtle kind of look. I've used this a lot and I just think it's stunning. I absolutely love it. It's a real me colour, because I tend to wear a lot of neutral makeup. I wear a lot of bright colours as well, but I do wear a lot of neutrals, but then really kind of warm them up and smoke them through the crease. A monthly favourites video wouldn't be the same without me mentioning my Chanel Equature liquid eyeliner. I know I mention this in like every single video, but there's a reason for it, and I will not stop mentioning it until you guys start buying it and seeing how amazing it is. If you're scared to use liquid eyeliner because it's like not easy to apply, this is what you need to buy. If you like liquid eyeliner and you're kind of comfortable with yours, you're like, yeah, it's alright, buy this. This you will absolutely love. The reason you will love it was several reasons, but first, if you like black liquid eyeliner, it is a genuine black. It's not a grey, it's not like a smoky streaky colour, it's black. If you like the way I kind of do my eyeliner in my videos, my blog posts, if you have a look, it's this that I'm using literally every time. It dries fast, so when you do it and then you blink, it doesn't sort of all transfer up. It doesn't shift, so if you have, again like me, my right eye is seriously oily. My eyelid is really, really, really oily. And when I use normal like gel eyeliners or other liquid eyeliners, as the day goes on and because it's sort of quite hooded, I find that I get a black line appear on my eyelid, which is not a good look, trust me. And I don't get that with this at all. This just absolutely stays put all the time. And the best thing about it is the applicator. Now it's got a really fine point on it, and it's quite flexible. They're like lots of little bits of plastic that group together to a really fine point. You twist the end to get the product up. I use about 1 twist per eye, and that lasts me for about 10 months. Now, what I really like about this is when you do apply it, it doesn't get the product onto your eyelashes, which so many other liquid eyeliners, even the ones that I like, they do, which makes it more difficult to apply mascara because they're clumped together by having like liquid mascara on them. So seriously, this will be £25, £26, however much it is now, very well spent. Next up, blusher. Now, as I said, I'm going foundation free this month, so I haven't been wearing much blusher because I do naturally have a very red face. If you see it compared to my hand, the colour of my hand is the same colour as my neck and my chest, so I do have a really red face. So I tend not to wear much blusher when I'm not wearing foundation because you don't really see it. Now, I've put quite a lot on today, so you can kind of see it a little bit, but it's not the same. It's not the same. It doesn't pick up the colours quite the same, and I can't wait to start wearing foundation again, to be honest. But anyway, this blusher, I'm waffling, is a Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush in the shade Dazzled. Now, this is another one that Laura brought back from America for me, and this is one of the ones that I requested, and it is just so pretty. I absolutely love it. I think I'd have been happy with any colour that she brought back because the quality of this is just fantastic. It just blends in really nicely, it stays put a long time, and I can't wait to see it on top of foundation. I really cannot wait to do a full face of makeup again. I have missed it, I know that's sad, I don't care. I like being able to get rid of all the redness in my face and just add colour, bronzer, blusher, whatever that may be, when and where I want it to be on my face, not just red everywhere. So technically this isn't a January favourite because I haven't been wearing foundation this month, and this isn't this is a very tiny little thing, but I had a sample in, was it October? It was during a bloggers meetup that I organised where we went to NARS like, you know, when we were shopping, we hit the NARS counter. And I got this tiny little sample of the NARS Sheer Glow foundation, and this is in like their light shade, although technically it's probably about one shade too dark for me, but oh my god, it's phenomenal. This little sample has lasted me really well. I must have had, I don't know, at least 10 uses out of it, maybe even 15 to 20, you know, like I've worn it loads and there's still some in here, but of course because it's January I haven't been able to wear it. But in December I wore this a lot, and when I was in Ireland with my family and I wanted my skin to look lovely, like for Christmas Day, and like, you know, I've tended to wear it for more sort of special occasions or blogger events and meetups and things, I have worn this, and I tell you what, my skin has looked amazing. It lasts really well, but it just looks really flawless and airbrushed. Oh my god, it's just so amazing, I love it. Next, the last two things are eyeshadow palettes. So the first one that I've been wearing quite a lot and I'm wearing today is the Still It in the Light palette. Now, after I bought this, I started wearing other palettes, so I hadn't really given this much attention, and the reason I bought it is because it's been raved about so much and has the shade Kitten in it. Now, the shade Kitten not only is beautiful, but I adore kittens, so I was really keen to try it because I love kittens and I want to be able to say I'm wearing kitten on my eyelid, which I know is really silly, but anyway, beautiful, 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 beautiful eyeshadows right here. Really gorgeous, and amazing quality, amazing pigmentation, really nice and easy to work with. So today, if you're wondering, on the lid I am wearing Bear all over my eyelid just as a base, and then Kitten on top of it over pretty much all of the eyelid, and then I'm wearing Sunset through the crease, and then like underneath the eye I have smudged in Luster just a little bit. Last but not least, this will not be a surprise to you if you watch my videos or have read my blog, but it's the Urban Decay Vice 2 palette, which I'm putting on the wrong side, there you go. Urban Decay Vice 2 palette. One, how amazing is this packaging? The Urban Decay things, like crystally stuff, are raised and oh, gorgeous. I love the fact it's purple on the front, which is my favourite colour. And I also love how it opens, so you've got a button on the front here, you just press it, oh look at that, it opens by itself. How amazing is that? Now aside from that, you have a really nice brush in it as well, double-ended brush, so you've got like a sort of compact shaded brush, and then you've got like a blending brush or crease brush, however you want to use it, on the top. And then you have all these beautiful eyeshadows, of which I have worn all of them other than the pinks. I've worn the neutrals, I've worn the blacks, the blues, the greens and the purples. Yeah, the neutrals, just not the pinks, because it's not really me to wear like pink eyeshadow. But it is absolutely beautiful. The colours are so well pigmented, exactly what you would expect of Urban Decay. They're creamy, they blend well, and they last really well. They last fantastically. I love them. I love this palette. It's currently my Desert Island palette because it has all the colours you'd ever want in it. I can't think of any other colours you'd want, and you can blend them to make other colours, so, you know, amazing. Anyway, that is the end of my January favourites. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope I haven't waffled on too much. I love you guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great day. Bye.